Всем привет! Today I'd like to share with you the insight which I had during the talk with my friend. The thing is that my friend wanted to improve her listening of English speech, and she decided to listen some audiobook in English, and she chose Twilight because that's a teenage book, and the language there is not so difficult, and it's not so difficult to find this audiobook. So she started listening, and we discussed it a little bit, just the very beginning of the book. I can tell you that I never loved this book or movies. I never was a fan. I didn't like it, but I know all the plot. I know all the characters because I think it was impossible not to know if you were a teenager at that times when Twilight hyped so much. So I know all the movies, what are they about, each part. And the thing is that my friend, she loved this book, and she already read it when she was a teenager, and she said that it was very interesting to read it now, not read, to listen, but anyway, to listen it now when she is adult and she understands some things in a different way. And we started to think about the logic of the book, and we thought about the thing that the family of the Cullens, the vampire family, I don't understand why do they live like that. We couldn't understand both, because they are rich, they are vampires, they have superpower, and they actually can do whatever they want. But these teenagers, they just go to school and they know all the program, they are super smart, but they have to sit in the school every day, and they are not interested in that. As I remember, they were not interested in that. They should sit and be among these stupid teenagers, and they all are, I don't know, more than 100 years. They are very experienced. They are not teenagers, actually. They are grown up, very grown up in their mind, and they have so many possibilities. They could travel, they could do whatever they want. They are rich enough for that. They could travel to the places which are not really suitable even for traveling, but they could do this. Yes, maybe they already done all this stuff, but I don't understand the reason why they live in this tiny village, not village, town, where everyone know everything about each other. They gossip about each other because there is nothing to do there. There are not so many people there, and they live in this town. They are so mysterious. People gossip about them. Why? I don't understand. And Edward, he told Bella that that Forks is the most sunless town in the USA, but they have Alaska State, and they can live there because there is polar night and they have no sun at all. And I guess even in the summer period they have not so much sun. Why they live there? Why do they live there? I don't understand that. Now that sounds so stupid and not logical. About Bella, I don't know, if you are 100 years old vampire, you are so smart, is it really interesting for you to fall in love with a schoolgirl? Because I don't know, I think she wasn't some kind of super smart, she was just usual. Yes, the thing was that he couldn't read her thoughts. Maybe that's the only reason I can understand, because in the other case, how it can be interesting to you to hang out with 16 years old girl. Thinking about that he could read the thoughts and he couldn't turn off this option, I think that would make person crazy. I can't understand what would be with me if I read all the people's thoughts. Yes, maybe in some way it would be useful for me, but in some way I guess it wouldn't, because not everything I want to know about the other people. And that sounds terrible. That sounds like a nightmare for me. You have to go to school where you feel bored, you know everything, you're surrounded by stupid teenagers. When you are grown up, but you look like a teenager too, and that's it. That's your life. That's the only thing you do. Why do you live? What for? Do you have some? Did he had any aims? Did they have any aims in life? I don't remember. And you can read the thoughts of all these stupid teenagers. Why didn't they started in college at least, not at school? Yeah, he had some degrees, as I remember, but why school? At least you can go to college and people there can be more smart, more interesting. At least you can party there, you can do something interesting. But at school, I don't know, at least at college, in college you can get different education. There are so many of them. I don't understand. If you understand, please tell me, because I don't see the logic there. If you see, I would be happy to listen to your comments, because that sounds crazy for me. I don't understand the sense of living like that. So that's enough for today. I just wanted to share with you my thoughts about this. Thank you for watching, and пока-пока.